Hello, everybody. What is up? Everything is ready to go. I just got back from seeing Evil Dead Rise, and I have to go to my shore house in 2 hours. So, we're going to get this show on the road in 5 minutes. I'm going to say hi to everybody. Bit of a rush of a day. I had to help a friend walk a dog, then go to the movies, then run home, finish editing a video, get this up so we could watch it. And then I'm literally at 10 o'clock. I promised I would be in the car at 10. So by 9:45, we're going to have to wrap it up. Here's the thing. If we hit 50 likes, I'll have to do something on Sunday or something, because even if we hit 50 likes, I don't even think I have enough time to do an extra 30 minutes. We have an hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, like I have even if so if we hit 50 likes, I'm going to have to make it up on Sunday. We'll do a special Sunday one if that happens. But I'm going to say hi to everybody. We still have the 8 o'clock start time because I don't want to start too early. So we're going to start at 8. But like I said, I think we have exactly an hour and a half. I got the timestamp right. I made sure everything was set up. Knowing that I was in a rush, I didn't want to like dilly-dally. So we got it all going. We're going to do the hour and a half. We'll talk for like 5-10 minutes, and then I will literally, I'm already fully dressed and packed. I'm going to be there for like 2 days. It's the first month before rentals start going up, because I rent my shore house. The way it works is you get to pick a couple weeks, and then the rest of the weeks get rented out to summer rentals. So the month before they open up for summer rentals, you got to go down, you got to help get the whole place ready and do all your stuff. So I told them I would be there tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm going to go there tonight. 2:55:56, just hit play. Just hit play. All right, well, let me say hi to everybody, and then we're going to hit play. I have one seltzer. I'm not driving. My dad and my mom are going to take the ride with me because they want to check the place out, and they volunteered to drive. So I'm going to have one seltzer, but I don't want to be like crap-faced out of my mind. So this is it. I also just saw Evil Dead Rise, and I had like the equivalent of 4 or 5 beers at the movies and was smoking before and after. So I think I'm already pretty good anyway. If you want to know my opinion, I thought it was a decent movie. I thought it was the worst of the Evil Deads, but I didn't think it was bad. I just like, I don't know. It wasn't, to me, it didn't feel like an Evil Dead movie. More so than any of the movies, even the remake that came out in 2013, it just didn't feel like an Evil Dead movie. And it wasn't a bad movie. I don't know. Mr. Slimeboy, what is up? I see you. Clever name I made previously. Colvin, leading blind. We have Mr. Ninja Master, doing my best at the pizza place. We got Michael, my moderator. Is Michael the only moderator in here? I think so. We got Vero G. I said Colvin already. We got Tealbird, Amelia, Shane Barron. And that might be all that I see right now. It looks like Michael is the only moderator right now. So in 3 minutes, we're going to start. I'm going to wait till 8 o'clock because a lot of people do jump on right at 8. And we do have time. Like I said, I already pre-planned that if we hit 50 likes, we're going to do a Sunday live stream. So we will, if anything, get an extra live stream if we hit 50 likes. But being as I see no point in even trying to get that extra 30 minutes in, we still have like 5 or 10 minutes at the end to talk. I have also water here to hydrate myself after consuming so many beverages at the movie theater. Don't get me wrong. I highly recommend you go watch the movie. I have my Bruce Campbell shirt on. I recommend you watch it if you like horror movies. It's a fantastic horror movie. It just, to me, was like a possession movie with demons and crazy things and connected to the world of Evil Dead sort of thing. Also, if you've seen the trailers, they show a lot in the trailers. Like, honestly, that if anything maybe ruined it for me too, because going in, I knew pretty much half the people that were going to die just from the trailer, and they don't die till like halfway through. So you're like just waiting for them to die the whole time. It was I don't know. I wasn't it was a letdown in the sense that I guess my expectations were too high. And it didn't help that like up until a couple days before, I forgot that it was based off the remake and not the Bruce Campbell one. So in my head, I was like, holy shit, Bruce Campbell's going to be back. And then I think I just like built it up in my mind imaginary and it didn't help. So anyway, I do love Bruce Campbell. I have Xena and the Evil Dead crossover comic books. I have Jason vs. Freddy vs. Evil Dead, or I think it's Jason vs. Freddy vs. Ash. I have heard of that one, but I have not seen it. Callisto Warrior Queen. I don't know if I said hi. What is up? How are you? All right, guys, we're at 8 o'clock. Here we go. Everybody sync up. Let's do Radiators real quick. Ninja, Radiators, and then everyone sync up. We're going to do 3, 2, 1, because technically we have 20 seconds. So 20 seconds. We're going to hit the Radiators. We're going to 3, 2, 1, and then we'll go. Like I said, it's an hour and a half. I got to be in the car. My parents are already here, so I don't got to pick them up or nothing. They're like watching a movie or something. So they're already here, watching whatever. As soon as I'm done, I out. I told them, I go, get your shit ready, because I could be in 9:45 and we're good. I could be in 10 o'clock, we're out. But by 10 o'clock, I guaranteed success. So here we go, everybody. Radiators. I had like a half-ass pack there. I couldn't get it to light. Either way. Jay, you ever play the Evil Dead game? Yes. I thought it was quite good. I played the one, it was like a long time ago, the boomstick one. It was really cool, if that's the one you're talking about. The sound effects and everything. Bruce is almighty. Daniel O'Day, welcome. All right, here we go. 8 o'clock. Everybody ready? 3, 2, 1, go. As the large skeleton. Oh, did I turn off the other thing? Yeah, I turned it off. All right. The skeletal giant is rising. I just want to make sure everything is right. Get the clock up. Clock is up. Is that right? I'd like you all. Why is that doing that? Why doesn't it like me? There we go. There we go. Everything's good, I think. I hope. Looks like it, right? Go lied under the charred body of the goblin. My word. All right. It was for PS2. Okay. Yeah, I just remember it being like a lot of sound effects with Bruce Campbell. Like all the typical things he says. Didn't he say like, hail to the king, baby? I feel like hail to the king, baby was definitely one of them. At a Tailcus or something? What is that one? Michael, yes. Wasn't Bruce on Xena? Oh, Xena Warrior Princess. So we now have another giant risen, as if there wasn't enough dead things attacking us. What exactly? I feel like we might have heard, but what exactly are these jellyfish called? I feel like they told us, and I can't remember, but I don't remember exactly. Mr. Clay. TF is wrong with the subtitles. I don't know what that means. It looks like the subtitles right. The fuck is wrong with the subtitles? Oh, was there something? Maybe it's better now? Maybe something happened with it? Oh, is it like slightly ahead? Or is it better now? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, is it just they're tiny? Are they tiny subtitles? Is that... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right, well, the Giants' turn immediately ended. I think... Are we talking like the subtitles are too tiny? Did they get shrunkened? If that's what you're talking about, yeah, they for some reason they got they must have been changed for something else. If that's what you meant, my friend. They're tiny. Okay, that's what I thought. I for a second I didn't know what you meant, and then I'm like, oh wait, they look really small. They must have gotten changed for another show. My sister uses the computer. I either did it and forgot, or she did it. That's typically I have it at 150. I had it at 200 when we first started, but I thought 200 was too big. A stone slab that size would be a horrific way to go. I would think anything crushing. I mean, we've seen that in movies. I guess I mean, if you got crushed immediately, it probably wouldn't you probably not feel much. It kind of sucks still, regardless. Didn't didn't Matt say, so I felt like in the end of the last episode somebody or Matt said the jellyfish turtle reappeared. I thought they specified. I mean, maybe he's saying it's just not an actual turtle, but it was the turtle jellyfish. It was the jellyfish that was the turtle. There's just no more turtle. Something weird came out of the portal. I'm missing the inside joke here. What's the inside joke? What's something weird came out of the portal? What is I don't understand. Marisha's shitting herself up there. And Travis, Lord is, I mean, I feel like I'm the only one left out. Subtitles on Jay's screen look fine on my feed. Now my subtitles are ridiculously small. YouTube must have changed something. Is that what are they being like weird sexual? I don't get it. I mean, I get if that's what they're talking about. I feel like that's a stretch, but I could be missing something. Your porthole? Your porthole? Like Marisha has been uncontrollably laughing for a while. Look, she can't control herself. Is that like one of those things that you just can't, you just have no idea why you're laughing so much? She's still laughing. I'm watching. She has not stopped laughing about it yet. Up, I think she finally calmed. Maybe. Maybe. She's still smiling. I think she's good. I think she's finally relaxed. Wait till the post break where Marisha completely loses it. It came back in and possessed the stone giant. Today you were saying they should have yeah. That I remember. It's in the one that they originally was going to make a tasteful joke about Giles Corey. I don't know who that is. I'm assuming that's Giles. Giles Corey. I said Giles. Show break, not episode. Show break. Wait till the post break where Marisha's completely. Oh, the post show break, not episode. So it's in the show break. Gotcha, Michael. 7 points of damage. Roll disadvantage. All right. I'm assuming this one will, like the way Matt described it, does this giant have the ability to break easily because it's skeletal? I apologize. My throat, I drank 50 times and I'm afraid I'm going to have to pee if I keep drinking. It might be YouTube. I think YouTube automatically made my subtitles small on my tab watching the Critical Role video. It's possible. Might have just done it. Not is going to say Eldritch Blast. I mean, I've said it before, but who knows what's going to come at this point. I think, like, I feel like at this point we're going to defeat this thing fairly easy. We're all kind of here and ready for it. But there's no telling what could come or what else is going to happen. I feel like we've protected ourselves fairly well. Guiding bolt up the butt. Guiding bolt up the butt. Now, I'm watching all their faces, and they got the giggles today. They got the giggles today. Specifically, Travis and Marisha. Travis and Marisha are up there just nonstop. I mean, it makes it more entertaining because now I'm just like waiting. I want her to laugh to death, even though I know she lives to at least campaign 3. I guess sometimes people are just in the mood to be silly. She is like all sorts of silly. Did y'all talk about Marisha's fight last week? The dude JB, what is up? I did not see it, but my friend Neil that jumps in the live streams once in a blue moon, Neil sent me the link. It was like, yo, check this out. But it was like a day or two ago, and I had so many things to do before I go to the shore. I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna finish what I have to do, let alone new stuff. His brain is crushing and slopping down its face. Beautiful. Delicious. Delicious. Pullout King was the king. There are multiple talks where Marisha suffers chronic giggles. I mean, I feel like I've definitely had episodes before where like you just laugh till you cry and you can't stop yourself. It's not. I've probably enough times where I could count on like one hand. Not. It doesn't happen all the time. Natural 20. J. Giles Corey was pressed to death during the Salem witch trials. Last words were, "More weight." Well, I guess he was trying to prove a point, but he did not win that battle. Or did he? Did he? Maybe he got pushed through the ground and went to an alternate universe. How did it go? I didn't get to watch. Emily Mary, what is up? I didn't see it. I might react to it next week. I didn't see who won. I just know it was Marisha. I don't even know who she fought. I just know it was Marisha Ray and somebody else, another girl. I remember it being like some other, maybe someone in the community, like some other Dungeons and Dragons type person, maybe. I don't know. She lost, unfortunately, but lasted all 5 rounds, and you have to respect the hell out of her for that. I'm really looking forward to seeing her box again after getting a lot more training. Poor Maria. How many rounds was it? 5 rounds? I don't even know how long the video was. When Neil sent it, I like didn't even bother checking because whether it was 5 minutes or 5 hours, I was like, I don't have the time this week. He didn't set any of his neighbors up for scrutiny. I may or may not have had a laughing episode on mushrooms. I'm sure on like weed and stuff, I've done a lot of giggles. She's a TikToker and a YouTuber. Oh, okay. That's who she fought. I was just watching NRB play Salem, and Giles is a character in it. Giles Corey. It's possible I've heard that name come up over time. If anything, it was like, would you learn that in school? Do you learn about Giles Corey getting crushed to death, asking for more weight? Yasha, greeting, hello to everybody, or to Caleb or whatever it was. Clever name, No Rolls Barred. It's a board game. YouTube channel, really. No, that's cool. I like that. No holes bars, but it's No Rolls Barred. If you ever watched The Crucible, I've seen it. Is The Crucible Winona Ryder? I know I've seen The Crucible, but I can't remember. I'll check it out. I learned that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Yeah, I was basically screaming at my iPad for her to keep her damn hands up. Slash it in the face. I mean, everyone's going right at it. I don't think we have much to worry about at this point. $4D8. It sounded like you said 48. $4D8. Sounds like quite a fight. I'll have to find some clips. I believe it's all, isn't it? It's on YouTube, right? If we're still talking the Marisha fight, I believe the link Neil gave me was on YouTube. Isn't the full fight on there or no? I don't know. In the water. Natural 20 by Ford. A 5-foot drop. 5-foot drop. 2 Eldritch Blasts. 23 to hit. I don't think we need advantage, but all right. Natural 1. $23, $28. That was a good look at him. Maybe they all got a lot of rest because they all seem fully energized and like freaking out. I mean, most of them are high energy. I dig it. But they're all on fire. Maybe they're all like riding high on the Kickstarter news because this is like pretty much right after the quick Kickstarter ended, right? Isn't this episode like right after Kickstarter ended? Something like that. I know in Talks Machina they were celebrating it, but I can't remember. Everything mushes together now in my head. Your kidney is exposed as he assaults Marisha. ViewMasters 5-2-minute rounds. Oh, 5 2-minute rounds. Gotcha. One of them is anunication. Is that right? Anunication for Crucible. Think crucify. Keep your damn grammar up. Keep your damn grammar up. Sounds like quite a fight. Blah, blah. I don't think I missed anything. Welcome back. What is up, Mr. Slimeboy? How are you, my friend? With that, we turn invisible. Oh, he throws it on the arm. That was pretty cool. It looked like he like threw it. A noon citation. What is a noon citation? Oh, a noonication? Is that what you're saying? Or is that only watch edit once? Was there single body shot? Was there a single body shot? We're talking about Marisha's fight. Someone save me from this addiction. What is that face? Oh, we got one of those like eyebrow razors. I couldn't say my eyes are horrible. I just mushed into a face. Well, then fuck. I think it's over at 56. We're going to drink this. We're going to pound half the seltzer in 10 minutes. I just opened it. It's like, I haven't even sipped it yet. I just cracked it. And then I was like, I'll take a swig at the hour mark just so I don't get too sloppy. I'm going to chug like a quarter at the hour and then the half, and then we'll finish it with the goodbyes. It's a 3-hour drive to my shore house. So I don't want to have to pee 500 times either. That's why I'm being very moderate with my consumption. And I also don't want to be a drunken mess on the ride. Sorry, Jay. I get pedantic. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. Pedantic. I ain't good. I am not good with grammar as well. Grammar, I was great with math, loved history. Wasn't about talking right. As you can see, I say everything wrong. I know, but the funny thing is I know I'm saying it wrong. I think I just grew up in areas where you just talked differently, and I just talk like that by choice. Because as I'm talking, I'm like, I know everything I'm saying is wrong, and I could go back and correct most of it, if not all of it. I just like talking like that. You're a nun. You're a nunciation. Enunciate. Is that enunciation of crucible? Shibble? Crucible? Enunciation. That looked so weird. Enunciation looked so weird to me. I know that word. See, for some reason it looked weird when I saw it. I didn't think that was enunciation. I literally thought it was a noonication. I thought it was like a different word. But did I say crucible? Crew? Isn't it crucible? Am I saying that wrong? What did I say? Crucible. Crucible. I had an ex-girlfriend that used to do this to me all the time. And I didn't like get mad at her or anything. She used to like kill me over my horrible grammar. And I grew up in I worked in ghetto areas, and I still kind of do work in areas that like people, I just grew up talking like that. So like I said, I don't even think about it unless people comment on it. And she used to rip me apart. But I mean, not knowing the pronunciation, I mean, that has nothing to do with me not knowing how to read properly. I have horrible eyes and it looked different. $29 bludgeoning damage. I still have no idea where we stand as far as where our life's at. Yasha's I mean, we also have been healing, but Yasha's got to be pretty banged up. I didn't do it. She forgot to rage. Yasha forgot to rage. It's a 6. What is that? It's an S sound. Not crucible. Oh, crucible? Is that what it is? Not a sh sound. but it's all good. I'm just taking the pics. I'm just taking the. So it's a Sybil. I have a mix of the southern and northern accent, so I get it. I thought we were talking about the crushable. Reminds me of trying to read Inu on a Cards Against Humanity card. I knew the term, but I had never seen it written out before. Is that Inu? Like the animal, an Inu? Berserker. Yeah, I just never. Most of what I hear, I mean, most of what I experience is through like hearing it. There are so many times now that subtitles are so like prominent in things. I watch old things I used to watch before subtitles were a thing, and I'm like, "Oh my god, there are like so many lines in movies and stuff that I heard differently and just assumed was right that end up being like totally different." Yasha is gonna rage. Finally, Yasha raging. What is that? An enwi. Oh, it's an enwi. I think that's enwi. That I don't know, right? Oh, we. The French term for melancholy, basically. He won. Enwi. Narcotic shroud. We ever seen Necrotic Shroud? I don't know if I've ever seen that. I know we've seen her open her wings before. It's possible we've seen it, but if we have, it's not often. He's immune. Next time you add 9. Melancholy and boredom and apathy is ennui. Big money. We're doing press our luck. One of my favorite board games. One of my favorite game shows growing up. I think we've talked about it. Whammies, press your luck. There was a guy that figured out the formula and beat the system. You could go, I think it was on Netflix. There's a documentary on the guy who beat Pressure Luck. And I think they ended up going after him and suing him, and he won because he proved that what he did wasn't illegal. He just beat their system. Something to that effect. There's a documentary on it. Pressure Luck. Go check it out. 15 points of damage. 11 plus thank you is 20. Just in case you ever forget, 11 plus thank you equals 20. They're right. Oh, it's ennui, not N. My bad. Oh, ennui. Okay. Ennui. 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 Oh, also, guys and girls and everyone else in this room, there is. Wait, I just want to see what he's doing. I just finished. I watched Dungeons and Dragons, the animated show, and Record of Lodoss War. The first episodes of both. Dungeons and Dragons was actually pretty entertaining, considering it's like 30 years old, and it's like a children's cartoon. It's very intelligent. And Record of Lodoss War, I freaking loved. So at some point, I'm going to throw them up on Patreon. I just have to wait because I put so much shit up in the last like 2 weeks. I have to like stop before they kill me and take away my ability to live. Me fail English. That's impossible. I agree. Did you hear the podcast about it? That guy, World's Greatest Con, Season 2, Episode 1. podcast world's great. I don't know if I saw that exactly, but I've definitely seen shows on the dude. I think he's done other things too, right, Michael? I'm pretty sure it wasn't just pressure luck. I think this dude, like Michael's saying, I think he's like a professional con artist. Caleb, how do you want to do this? Caleb, how do you want to do this? About who now? I can't multitask. I think we're talking about PJ Baba Ganoush. I'm just making that up. We're not. Caleb did him in, or whatever it is. Hundreds of bone shards is now the giant skeleton that was being used for the bidding of the jellyfish. Lovely. I feel like we should talk about this. Oh my god, Liam doing like a baby jellyfish talking. My boy, get the W. Oh, my Mr. Caleb got the W. I'm a fan of Brian Brushwood, so I was hooked from the first season. That was about Operation Mincemeat. I don't know if I've seen it. That sounds like an interesting show, though. It's a podcast. I have to check it out. Dooby dooby doop. Dooby dooby doop. Idris Elba as he rolls. Can we get Idris Elba on the show? That'd be fantastical. Idris Elba as a guest star. 17 total. Look at that thing. How do you want to do this? Oh, my God, 2 in a row. No luck. Killed the jellyfish. So we should be back to safe again. Maybe take a long rest and be done with this. I feel like we've been on this for a long time in this temple. We still got to seal the rift, but I feel like we need that long rest. Seal the rift. Maybe more shit will come out while we're resting. Circnet, what is up? How are you, sir? Sup, long time. Price is Right is different, but also a wild story. I do remember the Price is Right one, too. Idris was a great gunslinger. I did not see the movie, but I know what you're referring to. And he's using the cuttlefish voice. The good old cuttlefish. I couldn't remember what it was, but yes, you are correct. Look at her face. Look at her face. Like she's blind. We have passed the hour mark. So, everybody, we're down to under an hour. If you weren't here earlier, even if we hit 50 likes, I still tell you to like and subscribe and everything. If we hit 50 likes, we're going to have a Sunday live stream. So, still like and subscribe. But right after we're done with this, I got to jump into a car, go 3 hours to Wildwood to get my shore house ready tomorrow morning. I signed up for work duty tomorrow. Everyone at the condo, it's like a development where everyone's got to pitch in to save money on not having maintenance fees and stuff. They all agree to do it. So I signed up for tomorrow and I got to be there at like 9 a.m. So I'm going tonight. So I'm already there and don't have to drive in the morning. So 50 likes. We're still doing the next episode. We're just going to do it Sunday. Saturday will be Talks Machina. I'll be home tomorrow night, like probably around 6 or 7. So I'll probably still be able to do Talks Machina. But if I don't, we'll do that Sunday too. But either way, 50 likes. Make it happen. Oh, yeah. Cheers. Cheers. Drinking a quarter of this. How's Ninja been? Anybody see Ninja? He said he was doing his best over at Pizza Heaven. I stand by my opinion that the character based off Clint Eastwood should have been played by Scott Eastwood. I 100% agree. Even though I don't know, have I encountered this character yet? Who's the character based off of Clint Eastwood? Has it come up yet? Yeah, is it in this campaign, I should say? Because it might not ever come up in this campaign. And we're going to hit radiators, everybody. Radiator hitting. There he is. Here. Ninja, you ready for some radiator, or you busy with pizza stuff? I'm trying to smoke everything left. I have like enough to smoke like 3 more times. And then I wanted to smoke everything so I could roll new stuff when I get home after my shit this week. We're good. Colvin smoking. I see Merlin, the magician. Dark blue wool. Dark blue wool. Fuck a duck. Cobalt soul. Cobalt soul. Indigo is a very common color. She is right. It could be something else, but I think it's Cobalt Soul related. I do car parts hell, so I'm usually on the road from 7 to 7. Car parts hell. Ready? Natural 1 from Liam. Radiators, everybody. He's saying it's darker than Mauritius blue, but could it be like? Does that mean it's not Cobalt Soul? Could you have different shades of blue in Cobalt Soul? Matt's saying there are different shades of blue, but are there different shades of blue in Cobalt Soul? I think he's making it clear that it's not Cobalt Soul related. But I just want to make sure. Like, what if I had this green and then I drank this goddamn flask so much and left it out in the sun? This shit would fade to like this. Maybe. Kind of like that. It doesn't mean I wasn't part of the Not Flask crew, because that's the name of my gang. I don't know. I feel like that. I don't know if Matt's trying to tell us it's not, or if I'm just assuming. I'm also a Mick fan. He's like Russell Brand. He just plays himself in almost every role. I thought has an amazing flag, but the role sucked. Spare the Dying. Oh no, not Spare the Dying. Where's the fridge? Gentle Repose. That's not going to do much to a goblin that's burned to shit. Weird that you had that color palette set up like that, Jay. The funny thing is, it's my sister has all these pads, and it's not that color pad. It was just this isn't my writing. Oh wait, that is my writing actually. But this is my sister's pad. I must have just wrote on it. But it literally is one sheet of paper that was just there. And it kind of looked like a faded version. It honestly was just coincidence. There's also this, which actually looks even more probably like that. I don't know why I have similar colors, but this green one is probably even closer. I just picked up the first thing I saw that looked close. You have the flask? Emily Mary, you've never seen it? I have Knott's flask. I never use it because I hate drinking out of a flask. I think I filled it. Maybe I never did. It still smells like it's new. I don't think I've ever used it. I don't like drinking out of flasks generally. And I want to like be able to like pour out of chilled glass stuff. I have it, but I probably will never use it. I don't know. Maybe I'll use it one day. I would use it if I ever had to go somewhere where I needed a flask. I never really go anywhere where I have to carry alcohol because there's always alcohol where I am. The killer is either Bo or Jester. Sorna's gonna tell us a bedtime story. Do these side emojis show up for everyone? I see that. I see side emoji things. Whenever you guys do it, I see like hearts or bubbles or balloons. Like I see faces and hearts now. I see that stuff when you guys do it. Like right now, I see hearts, 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 smiley faces, or are they cry faces? It might be cry faces. Hearts, 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 cry faces. I understand, Jay. Yeah, the funny thing is, I'm not kidding. Back in the day, I used to carry a flask, but I was always on the road, and like on the road meaning like going over people's houses. From 20 to 30, I probably spent like 1 day a week at home. I would sleep in Vegas, or not Vegas, Atlantic City. I would go to Atlantic City 3, 4 nights a week. I would stay over friends' houses all the time. I was always dating, so I would always stay at my girlfriend's houses, whoever I was dating. They would always have their own places and or be in college, and I'd stay at their houses at college or something. I was like rarely ever home from 20 to 30. So I would carry flasks. But now I'm like always either home or near liquor. I don't gotta fill a flask. I only see it or the option on mobile. I don't have it this time. I don't see any. People don't see the little heart things. We're gonna be bedding down for a while. Like and subscribe, everybody. We're halfway almost to 50. We got about 50 minutes, exactly 50 minutes right now. So we're almost halfway. If we hit 50 likes, we will watch 5 whole years of Critical Role on Sunday. Sorna's gonna tell us stuff. How many episodes, unless it spoils something, how many episodes do we have Ashley Johnson for? Is it like more than a month's worth from here? I know we've already had her for 2. I feel like I'm going to lose her soon. Do we have like another month, like 4 or 5 episodes after this of her? Because that would be nice. Already liked on both my accounts. Clever name I made. Clever name I made previously. You are an amazing person. Sorna's getting deep. Sorna's getting deep. We're going to have another drink because I have to kill this before we get into the vehicle. And I don't want to have like a whole thing. Less than 80. What is less than 80? Did I ask something? Less than 80. Oh, less than 8. I did ask something. What did I ask? Oh, less than 80 episodes? Less than 80 ... Are you talking about episodes that Ashley Johnson's in? I didn't think of that being the answer because I was like, that sounds way too high, but it's probably Colvin joking, or we have her for the entire campaign. Sorna is. I don't know if this is quite the bedtime story Ford expected. More than 1 and less than 80. What's the consensus on the splitting the YouTube videos? Yeah, what do you guys think of that? In all honesty, what do you guys think? Do you like the YouTube videos in one video? It just happened this week, was over an hour. It's very rarely, if ever, over an hour. I just thought it was funny. Of all the weeks I chose, I chose this week to be the longest one. But usually YouTube videos are around 40 to 50 minutes combined. And I was like, to break them up, sometimes it's like 15 minutes and then 15 minutes and then it's spread out and then people got to wait for them to drop to catch up for the live stream. I thought if we just do one Patreon video and one YouTube video, it's kind of easier. And then I could throw them up quicker because I could throw Patreon up immediately and then like Monday, Tuesday, give you guys the whole YouTube video. And if you're not a Patreon person, at least you see the back half. So you're up to where we're at for the live stream. I thought it worked better that way. And it's just easier to catch up and you don't have to wait for me to post all this stuff. Because half the time I forget or I don't know. I just thought it'd be easier. Leading Blind loves long videos. See, I prefer one video. Like if it was me myself watching it as well. I prefer doing it as one video and I prefer watching it as one video. But I'm curious what you guys think because we've been doing it that other way for a while. But then we had like so many months, like 2 months where there wasn't a part one. So we were doing the Patreon and then a YouTube. And I'm like, I kind of liked that format. So now even though it's a little longer, it still kind of makes sense to me. Honestly, I'm good either way, but definitely see the advantage of a longer one. I prefer the longer one as well. So far everyone said the longer one. I just feel like some of them, there's been some weeks where it's like under 10 minutes and I'll split them up. And it's like we get a 20-minute video where there's like 5 to 8 minutes of actual them. And then we just start, and then I repeat the same thing almost in the Patreon hour to catch everybody up on that video. And then when I do the next part too, then I got to catch everybody up on what they missed in Patreon. It's like, I feel like there's a lot of extra work going on when we could just have it done easier. And that way everyone's up to date. I feel like everyone could catch up. They have more time to catch up. So they don't have to wait till Wednesday or Thursday for part 2 to drop. And half the time, not half the time, but once or twice I forgot to post them. And then I'm like, oh shit, it's Friday and I didn't post the freaking video. And then that's troublesome. Long videos make for good background noise. Longer is nice. I prefer one longer video, I think. I download them and watch them while working, so I prefer the one. Honestly, so everybody likes the longer one so far. I haven't seen one person for the 2 videos. I honestly feel like that was going to be the way we do it for a while anyway, just until we got a better feel. So now that I have your opinions, I thank you. I was going to do it like once or twice more just to see, get everybody a taste of it. But if everyone's already on board, I already think it's a better way myself. What I especially like is I could watch it right after Talks Machina on Saturday or Sunday and then throw it right up on Patreon. I don't like putting too much up on YouTube without spacing things, but Patreon, it's like I just throw shit up as soon as I do it pretty much. So I could just throw that up and then I have like pretty much from there to Friday to do the one video for YouTube and you guys are good to go. So we're going to do it like that from now on, but I thank you guys for your input. Wrong person, Mr. Slime Boy. I just listened to Internet Historian's Man in a Cave video. Man in a Cave. I feel like I know that. Long videos make for good background noise. I think I'm all caught up. All right. Cheers, everybody. We're down to about 40 minutes? Almost 40 minutes. Cheers. I'm going to get to about here. I feel like I'm about here. All right. We're on pace. I'm probably like right there now. I got about a third left. I want to have a nice buzz for the ride because, like I said, it's a 3-hour ride. I didn't want to get shit-faced, but I want to have a nice buzz. I could like just lay back. We have a Suburban. So it's me, my mom, my dad, and I'm not driving. So I could pretty much take a whole bench seat to myself. We usually stop 2 or 3 times. They're almost 70. They got to pee a lot. So we usually stop like 2 or 3 times and grab coffee and snacks at all the rest stops on the way. It's like a little adventure. And then I'll be back tomorrow night. It's a one day trip. Cheers to everybody. Appreciate you all here. The funny thing is, this is probably one of our slowest live streams yet. And it was a good time to happen because I'm like running out the door. You could see this one is not as action packed. We had to fight a giant who was undead. It got taken down quite easy. Now Sorna's telling us tales and you know, bugbears and spider queens. Bugbears and spider queens. We can't right now, but we could talk to the dead goblin at some point. The goblin didn't have any blue clothes on, guys. This is crazy. This is crazy. I love when she does that. How many of you saw the Grog video? I mounted him. I replaced Ford. I don't feel too bad about it because I replaced Travis with Travis in my mind. I like half felt guilty, like, oh, poor Ford, he's got demoted. But it's Travis with Travis. I don't know if you could even see him the way I was just bending my body. Let me see. It's delayed by about 5 seconds. You can half see him. You can like half see him. He's a big son of a bitch. McGuigan wrote the dimensions on the comments of the video. I saw a good number of people watched it. It had the most views of any unboxing yet. So we are rising in the numbers. My unboxings have gone from like, I don't know numbers exactly. All I know is that was the largest numbered unboxing yet. I dig doing the unboxings because I got to open them up anyway. And you could see my actual reaction, my true reaction to the way the product looks. Love the unboxing. Colvin saw it. You posted it late at night that I actually fell asleep to that video. I got the unboxing done at like midnight. And then I forget why. I feel like my ex-girlfriend came over or something that night. I don't know. Something happened where I got delayed and then finished it up really late. What is on? Is that Earth? Does Laura? What's Laura Bailey's shirt? It looks like Earth or Darth. Is that Darth? Oh, it's Darth. Darth Vader. What are you doing with the boxes? Clever name I made previously. I said in the video, I don't know. I'm the type of person I never throw anything out. I still have boxes for everything. Like all my old toys, I have all the old boxes for everything. Literally everything. But I don't know where to keep storing all this stuff. I still have them. They're like all in the closet right now. But I know this summer I'm supposed to do like a mass exodus of all the bullshit in my house. I'm going to take everything down from the attic. Once I do that clean out, I don't know. Maybe I'll have a live auction and we'll auction everything off. I have so much stuff, it's ridiculous. I don't know what to do with it, in all honesty. Like stuff that's probably like worth tons of money. I have hundreds of laser discs still unopened that I don't even have a laser disc player. I was telling my friend the other day, he collects them. I'm like, dude, you got to come over to my house. I got like 300 laser discs and I don't even have a player. The grog box is right next to me now. It's like right here. It is legitimately, it's got to be close to 2 feet high and like a foot and a half wide and long. Dudamancy. Entirely a me issue. I was going to post that if you do keep the boxes, they will be perfect to store, transport the statues. See, that's the other thing. I feel like they're also, like you just said, that's a good example. Because they do have the foam. Like in them is the foam. So you could, if you do disassemble them or you got to move them, you do have the perfect transportation device. That's a very good point. It's not just like a box. In them is the foam that packs everything back perfectly so you don't break it. And they are freaking expensive. If you count the shipping, they're like over $200 easy each. And that's, I have 3 already. McGuigan has what? Is McGuigan in here? McGuigan has, I think, all 5. I think the only ones I'm missing are, tell me if I'm wrong, guys. I think the only ones that I'm missing is Vex and Vax. Who else is currently out? I know you could pre-order Jester, Keyleth, and Percy, I believe. I think Jester, Keyleth, and Percy you could pre-order. And Vex and Vax is who I'm missing. But I feel like there's one more I might be missing that's already currently out. But I'm going to get him. They're like, that would be $1,000. If I had them all right now, that'd be $1,000. That's a lot of money, but I'm getting them. I just got to pace the way I spend my money. I'm going to show you guys. Did I tell you guys what I'm building in my room? I had a custom bed made where it has like desks and couches and cat trees built into it. And it's being built right now, custom. I've never done anything like it, but I'm like, I want something awesome in my room for when I'm like with the cats and like relaxing and stuff. So I custom built it. And I'm going like the way, depending on how it actually works out, I'm going to see if I could do like some sort of morning show with the cats as a joke, just to like try it out. But either way, you guys are going to see it one way or another. The point being, I totally forgot what the point was. There is a point to that. Okie dokie, Chat and Jay, I have to run inside Pizza Hell again, so if I don't respond before the end of the stream, I will see you all in the comments. Ninja, we love you. Take care, peace. If you're still here, Ninja, you're probably already gone. But I'm going to smoke the rest of whatever's in front of me. If you aren't able to, I understand. We will join you with a smoke another time. I want to kill all that I have here. Because like I said, then I'll go away. I'll come back Saturday night. And I will be able to grind up some new fresh stuff. I don't need this crap. So last smoke for Ninja Master as we finish the last 30 minutes of this episode 60, rounded off episode 60. I don't know if anybody wrote in the comments, but is that lamb chops on Sam's Flask from Lamb Chops Play Along? If it's not, it's another stuffed lamb or a sheep of some sort. But it looks like lamb chops. It's Lamb Chops Play Along, where kids come to play along, and fun things are all we ever do. I watched that show 500,000 times with my sister. I used to have to like babysit my sister. So Barney, Power Rangers, and Lamb Chops, I have like every song memorized you could imagine. Is streaming chat are amazing, guys. But honestly, this episode isn't one of the ones that grab me. I think I'd rather go finish watching my Death Note musical for the moment. It is a very, I was saying that earlier. I could totally see why this is one of our lowest live streams. Because it's just very, I mean, there's not a whole lot going on. But we're having our own little chat, doing our own little thing. It's a great one to be, I mean, of all the ones it could have been, if this was one of those like 2.5 hour high intensity episodes, I'd be upset because I'm running out the door in about 45 minutes. So good thing this was a short, slow one. It worked out better. We all got to talk. Jay, permission to share a URL, Leading Blind. Go right ahead. I don't know if it'll let you. It might not let you, but if it will let you, go right ahead. Drop it here or the Discord. Michael will assist you. Death Note musical. Oh, we're dropping a link to the Death Note musical. I'm currently watching Death Note on Patreon. Did I put I don't think I did one on YouTube, but I'm currently watching it on Patreon. Mr. Slimeboy. Is Mr. Slimeboy still in here? Mr. Slimeboy, I believe that was one of yours, if I'm not mistaken. If it wasn't, I'm pretty sure Death Note was Mr. Slimeboy. I watched like one or two of them, three of them maybe, 4, 5, 8, 17. What is this? Oh, a thunderstorm. I thought it was some gigantic creature thundering our way. Okay, here, not in the Discord. If it lets you post, you could do it Leading Blind. I'm totally fine with whatever. I'm not clicking on random URLs, not even here. Oh. Yep, Mr. Slimeboy was Death Note. I thought so. In my head, I was like, I'm almost 100% sure, but I was like, I don't want to claim it if I'm wrong. Little purrings. Into the crook of Not's knee. Look at Bo. See, Bo is making damn sure. Look up Death Note Musical 2015 English sub. Leave anime off YouTube. These get hit very hard with copyright claims. Calm down. Oh, massage the back. Massage the back. Take some tension out of Bo. Yeah. There was an English demo, but that's all. No problem. Yasha is turning red. I thought, yeah, for a second, I thought Ashley was actually turning red. She kind of almost looks like she is. The Thunder Gods. Thunder Gods. Laughs in Tenchi Moyo. I don't know. There was an English demo, but that's all. But up, 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 up. Just Yasha? That's some awesome lightning sounds. The Storm Lord. I think this is our friend the Storm Lord. He's gonna come have a beer with us, maybe. Your first instinct is to turn and run. I would be like, "Yo, dude, what's up? Why what are you doing over there?" Walk towards it. I did actually enjoy this ending. Tenchi Moyo has been on YouTube for years. I feel like I've heard of that, but I don't think I've seen it. What? Who's this? Who's this? What is this? That's not the Storm Lord, right? What? He don't have horns. It's got to be her place. It's where she's from. I bet you it's her old hometown place. A wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw. And we are down to the final 25 minutes. It got cocked twice. That dice is getting cocked every which way. Is this like the devil? Did she make a deal with the devil or some sort of demon that he had horns and wings? I mean, I know I don't exactly know what she is. I know what we've seen. She's like a fallen angel, giant wings. Something's up with her. Ooh, what? Oh, what? What? It's the scene from Avengers when we saw everyone dead. I don't know. Like, see now that he said Jester right after Molly, it's making me think. Well, I don't. There's no way he could know that. But now I'm afraid for Jester, even though there's no way Matt could know how the order of people would die if they even are going to die. But now, like, I feel like Jester's marked for death. Do you want some liquor? That's Knott's first go to. I honestly feel like I'd be the same way. If that happened, I'd be like, give me whiskey. That's pretty much my first go to. When something, like, the first thing I think of is like, I need a shot. I need a shot. It takes the edge off. Oh boy. Oh boy. Quantum Leap. That's what I immediately thought of. What did Michael say? Dat mofo. Dat mofo. Who is? I guess I'm not supposed to know. It's to me right now like the devil, a man or a humanoid creature with horns and wings, walking away from you with a pile of bodies, giving you like a sinister, snary look, going like you did something wrong. I mean, the fact that Molly Muck was there, he already died. So it's almost like it's showing you are on the path to this because one already happened. Tell us about it. We're great listeners, and you woke us up, so you better tell us some goddamn stories. I don't like the way that sounds. I think I've done something very bad, and I don't remember. Does she actually not remember what she's done? Is there a part of her own story she doesn't know? I mean, there's parts of everyone's stories they don't know, obviously, but I thought she knew why she was the way she is. Whoa, this vid fell behind the critical role, and Jay's timer is ahead. How far is my timer ahead? 5 moons. Let's see. 35, 32. I don't think it's off by too much. It's off by a couple seconds, yeah. It is off by a couple seconds. But yeah, I'm gonna chug the rest. Oh, I gotta put the clock back. My bad. Putting the clock back. We have 20 minutes. I'm gonna drink the rest of it now. So cheers, everybody. We'll have another smoke after this, but I'm gonna kill this just so I can drink some water and be clear-headed for the ride. 30 minutes, and I'm jumping in a car. All right. All the beverages are gone, which wasn't many. Yeah, was it a warning? Not is very inquisitive. Or inquisitive? No, that's not right. I'm saying the wrong word, and I've lost my mind. Duck, am I off now? You're fine, Jay. Moon's in a great unit. Moon is a great unit of measurement, though. Moons is a great. Duck, am I off now? Previously doesn't beat the snoot, though. Really? Really? The cat just was about to jump on me. Yeah, exactly. I mean, honestly, that sounds crazy, but yeah, 100%. You have to be ready for anything. I feel like if I saw a dude, I mean, see if you got to think about it. That's the thing. I feel like if I was one of them, you got to be like, all right, if I see this dude, I'm gonna run at him. I'm gonna be like, I will eat your soul. No, you don't gotta say that, but respect me. Say like that. Do something like that. To me, to me, just me. Just to watch. We'll go just to watch. You're like a garden. But you're like a garden god. That's I mean that's a good name for it. I don't think I've ever heard that, and honestly it makes sense and it's not insulting, I don't think. Garden god? I think that's a good name for it. Like and subscribe, everybody. We're about 20 likes away from a Sunday live stream. Sunday live stream if we hit 50 likes. I also, just so you everyone knows here, I talked to the people at the arcade. They're like very willing and able to have me jump into one of their games as like a guest. They do a game. They just happen to live like 5 minutes away from me. They go to the arcade all the time. I see them every Tuesday. They're like every other week we have a campaign that we do. So they're going to have me go one of the off weeks, prepare a character, and I'm going to go sit in on one of their games in like the next couple months. Not right away, but like after Barry and Ted Lasso are over, because I got a lot of shows on right now. But in about like a month or two during the summer, I'm going to roll over there and I'm going to do that. And we're going to record it. I'm going to like do like a live stream. So that's going to be a thing at some point. And like I'm going to try it out. We'll probably do it more than once, but like we're just going to like get it rolling, see what we're doing kind of thing. Jay, nothing can eat a god's nothing can eat a god's soul. Are we sure about this? By the way, Gabsy27, welcome again. I've seen you before many times. And I don't know. I don't think anything's impossible. Something could probably eat a god's soul. But what it is, I don't know. So right now you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I love the sound effects. The sound effects are awesome. I could also run one-shots on Sunday evenings. One-shots of these people, or you do or do you do one-shots on Sunday? These people have been going to the arcade for like a while, and I probably wouldn't have agreed to it, but they literally live like 5 minutes away. Cause I'm so busy all the time. I don't have time to like go anywhere or do anything. And they're like, we live like down the street from you. And I was like, well, now I have no excuse. And it is convenient. And I do want to actually like jump into it. But they just happen to be like, it just happened to be extremely convenient. The barbed fields to the north. What do you do? Enough of that, lol. Could probably use moon measurements. I could also run one. J. I read all these. Did I miss anything? There's a Garden of the Gods around here. And now CR is running slower than the live stream. That's bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. Very confused. Very confused as Ashley Johnson. Or Yasha, I should say. I apologize. Yasha. I just want to make sure everything was good. Ooh, we're getting quiet. Things are quiet. Who in the... I don't know if people were saying it earlier. Who in the chat is a fan of Record of Lotus War? Because I edited one up. I just have to render it. I'm going to probably render it before I leave, and then maybe I'll throw it up tomorrow while I'm down the shore. I could do it on my phone. Episode 1 is all I've seen. Record of Lotus War. I thought it was amazing. The music might be the best part. I mean, everything's great, but the music is phenomenal. I love the music and the sound effects. I got the Blu-ray remastered copy. Flashes of light. Yasha is just talking to lightning. She should cut her connection before. Caduceus has been oh, he just opened his eyes. I was going to say Caduceus looks like he might actually be sleeping. Meaning Taliesin. Look at him smirking. No response. We never get responses from these people. How dare they? What do they think they are? Gods? I've still got to watch it. Colvin, never seen Record of Lotus War. From what I've seen so far, I am on board. Lots of dicks on things. That doesn't feel right. Yasha is doodling dicks. It's contagious. Doodling dicks. Look at Sam. Sam is like picking his teeth, I think. Is he pulling his teeth out? Thunder. Sam is picking his teeth out. He's not even picking his teeth. He's like literally trying to pull his tooth out. It looks like. Yeah. This sucks. We're all cramming in, trying to make ourselves comfortable in this stormy, shitty night. What happens now? Your wrists get cold. That's very bizarre. Handcuffs. That's immediately what I thought. On your wrists, she got shackles. What is going on? This is craziness. Speaking of pulling teeth, my niece just lost her first tooth tonight. Is there pillows happening? Is there pillows and fairies happening? Shackles, literally shackled. Look at Laura's face. I mean, Sam's lit up too. Who was this? How much does she actually know? That's what I want to know. Because I feel like she knows more than we're led to believe. We have a tooth mouse. She was eating and she swallowed it. Oh my God. You have done terrible things. So she's like, that to me means that to me means that she made a deal, fight against it. She made a deal, don't let the iron be your strength. So is the iron like she made a deal, but that isn't what strengthens her? She's got to break the deal and or fight the person that she made the deal with, and that'll make her stronger, or I don't know. Look, Travis has got his mind going too. Look at Travis's face. I saw 500 ideas go through his head. Make a strength saving throw. Oh my God, this roll is huge. Oh God, Ashley doesn't look excited. Please be good. I want it to be like over 16. Oh, that's pretty good. I still don't think 22 will be enough. I feel like 22, I feel like she would have had to roll higher, maybe. I bet you she needed like a 26 or higher. It's not going to be enough. I wish it was. I hope, I mean, and my friends. I don't know, what is it? Family. Vin Diesel. Yeah, your friends. Taliesin is having the greatest episode ever in the sense that he is just kicking back. He's been half asleep half the time. All right. Strength saving throw with advantage. 22. I mean, they're not bad. It's not bad, but it's not enough, I don't think. I feel like it's not going to do it. Ooh, ooh. Oh. So she's getting like stronger. Ah. But it was close. But it was close. She was close. That's something. All right, so we got to do it next time. There's going to be another time. And then thunder crashes, we all wake up. Is she in irons? She's in shackles. Well, irons, shackles. Are we going to wake up or is that going to be our break? Is he going to end it on us sleeping or I feel like he's got to wake us up. Oh no, never mind. I'm a liar. He ends it right there. If she rolls high enough, they terminate her contract. It honestly couldn't have been much more. Needs to rage. Yeah, I feel like she was very close. But maybe next time. At least she weakened them, like you said. So she rolled high enough to weaken them. Probably would have been rougher if it was lower the next time. Look at that pink haversack that Laura has. Penumbra range. All right. We're going to have Matt say goodnight. I'll do a little roll call. We'll say goodnight to everybody. And then I am going to be on a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour. Is it Thursday yet? Goodbye. Is it Thursday yet? Just out of curiosity, I'm going to mute it. I want to see. Oh, this one's a short one. What is this next one? Where's the break? Where is the break? Oh, the break is right around. Ooh, badoo. All right, yeah, so the next one. See, that makes so the next one, even without doing the 30 minutes. So like we didn't hit 50 likes. We're not gonna probably do unless in the next 5 minutes we get 20 more likes. But counting the Patreon hour, the next YouTube video, even without the 30 minutes, is only going to be about 30 minutes. So that's why I feel like this new routine is better, because sometimes there's really short ones. Sometimes there's not at all, depending on whether or not we do the live stream. And there's always the Patreon hour. So from now on, those of you who have not watched of recent, but you're here now in the live stream, we are going to do Talks Machina tomorrow. As always, Saturday's Talks Machina. I'm going to do it when I get back, so it might be later. And if it's not tomorrow, it'll be Sunday. But I think I'll have enough time to get it up tomorrow. So Saturday, Talks Machina, that's the normal routine. Then after that, I'll either have the Patreon hour up Sunday or Monday. And then from there, I pretty much will probably post the YouTube video as soon as I finish it, which will probably be Tuesday, no later than Wednesday. So by Wednesday, you'll have everything you need to do to catch up for the live stream on Friday. I feel like that works out better. It's not like bits and pieces all around that you got to watch. It's just one Patreon video, one YouTube video, and the Patreon will always be in the middle. So whoever doesn't do Patreon isn't punished in the sense of not knowing where we left off. Because in the YouTube video, I explain what we did in the Patreon hour. But I feel like if we did it the other way, there'd be like a gap and people wouldn't quite understand. So to me, that's the best way to follow. Either way, that is the case with that. But Shane is saying needs to rage. That's what I was thinking. If she, I mean, like, I don't know, like how she was saying earlier, she keeps forgetting to rage. In her dream, was he asking her to rage? Like, where does your strength come from? I don't think that was it, but what if she was like, my friends and my family and my people, and I'm raging and I ripped the chain? Like, if she said something like that, would it maybe have made a difference? I don't know. Maybe. Hope everyone has a great night. Have a fantastic week. Jay, have a safe trip. So I'm just going to do the roll call and then I'm out, guys. But I thought it was a good episode for what it was. It was very slow up until the point where Yasha started doing what she was doing at the end. Like the last 10 minutes was pretty solid, but it wasn't a bad episode. I would have to say it was probably one of my least favorite of the episodes, just because there wasn't a whole lot going on, but it wasn't bad. The Mauricio had the giggles like no other. I thought it was hilarious, honestly. And Ford, Mr. Travis Willingham, was right on board with her, but I think he was getting the giggles from her, like it was contagious. So either way, we got Emily Mary, Amelia, Shane Barron, Colvin, Mr. Slime Boy, clever name I made previously, Daniel O'Day. I think I said Shane Barron already. Colvin, I think I said you too. I think I said a lot of your names already. I got the dude JB, my moderator, Michael, Lasapaki, if he was here. I don't think Lasapaki showed up, but Michael and the dude JB, my moderators, thank you guys. We got Gabsy27 jumped in at some point, I do see. Leading Blind. Did I miss anybody else of recent? A lot of people may have skipped in or out. Ninja Master, obviously. Ninja Master. I see Ninja there. Came back just in time, Ninja Master. Check out the World's Greatest Con. The World's Greatest Con podcast. Might be good for the trip. Michael, I actually will, because I'm going to bring my new earbuds. I got new Google earbuds that pair up with the Pixel phone. And I've been using them to run, and they're quite fabulous. So I keep one in, and I like talk to my parents while I listen to podcasts. So I'm going to check that out. But everybody, appreciate you all being here. Love that you came to join me. And I'll see you next week, or I'll see you tomorrow. But is it Friday yet?